So people don't know you, they're not going to follow you. One of the things that I learned from on the environment and the level that I get is that you got to get attractive, because if you're not attractive, how can you sell something, right? Because at the end of the day, people is going to think and people is going to see it this way. Okay, he's a good guy. He's um, he's doing great and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, inside their minds, there's a doubt that did he really that successful? Did he really prove it? So you go back. If there's no data, you can't prove it. It doesn't matter how much success you have in your life. At the end of the day, what's going to prove it is like anybody can get to the top, but it's how do you continue to stay with that success? Because it's not to get there, it's to continue with that success and keep proving over and over and over. So to go back at the end of the day, if people don't know you, they're not going to follow you. You got to get attractive so people can use your product, buy your product, because as Grant Cardone always say, not best product kills. Let me think about it. As Grant Cardone always talk about, best product, best known kill best product, right? So 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 you just gotta get yourself out there to make sure people know you and what you made from, or what you made of. So I use the Bible a lot. I'm not gonna talk about the Bible, but in my religion, the way I see life is like there's ways to approach opportunities. There's ways for you to express yourself, but one that is been working the best is that I talk with my heart. I'm not thinking, I'm not pushing. What I think is right is I'm talking with my heart. So my brand is my brand. Who I am, who I talk, who I speak, who is in me, who is acting in me, that's me. So I always talk with my heart at the end of the day. And that's what the message says. Don't think what you're gonna say. Just talk with your heart, and it'll come out. So the best of you will come out. So if you don't like what I talk, I'm sorry. That's just me. That's who I am, right? So, but I can also have people that identify right away with what I say, because it's the same life, the same story, genuine and stuff like that. I used to say that I would think what I was going to say, and I connect it to my heart, and what comes, it was beautiful. But sometimes in the conversations, we add a little bit of mystery, of doubt. I said, no, I just got to be who I am, and I'm going to talk with my heart, and that's exactly what I did. So everything I do, everything I say is from the heart. 100%. 100% depend of your image, what you do, and how you do it. Your success depends 100% of you, because you're the one that make the decision. You're the one that set up the team. You're the one that set your team for success, right? So at the end of the day, if like I say, if people don't know you, they're not gonna follow you. So 100% it depends on people knowing you. Like I say, best known kills best product. I'm not saying I'm not saying it's gonna be harder. It's gonna take longer. All I'm saying is that right now we're in a different era where people can move away from you like within minutes, right? You can do something stupid that can move. So at the end of the day, if you're not adopting what we call process and your systems and collecting the data of how you did it before, sure, it's gonna take you longer. Sure, you're not gonna make it. It's gonna be harder and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, you have to get yourself out there, available, so people can know you, right? So yeah. Everything you say, that's not me. I will not go to the beach. I will not relax. I'm not comfortable. I'm not going after the money. I'm not all that, right? I contradict myself because I say, what do you go after? Comfort or money? Money, right? But what I'm saying is when you're in a different level, The money is not important no more. So when will I retract? When will I say I finally arrived? Never. I don't think God wants a quitter from me. I think God wants every little bit that I have and make sure that I push it and make sure that I pass it down to others. I always say that I will never, never, never give up, even if I'm losing my hands, my everything. If I can move my eyes and I can still direct people, I will keep pushing. So where I'm going with this is I will never give up. I'll wait to 80. I'll wait to 80, look back, see what I did. If I like it, I may retract a little bit. I may be, okay, let me just take it easy, Victor. But I will never give up. I will never. I'll wait to 80. Hopefully God will let me live to 80. And then I'll see what I'm going to do. If I see that I'm not happy, I will keep going until I die. I will never retire. Number one, I will never retire because I'm already retired. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy everything I'm doing. So in this process is in this process where I'm in this stage of my life, everything I'm doing, I'm enjoying because I know I got a team. I'm building for a team. I'm not building for myself. And that's what makes Victor happy. So I will never retract. I will never be comfortable. I will never retire and go to a beach and none of that shit. No. So, so at the end of the day, I haven't arrived and I'm not going to say this is it. I will never say that. I leave it up to God to make sure the last day I, he's the one that's going to make that decision. 100% I'm looking for the finish line. So my finish line is, God, please take me when I donate 200 million, right? Because I know I achieved what was my purpose. So the sooner that I achieve it, the faster I get to go, right? So a lot of people ask me, but why you want to die? I'm like, why not? If I know I'm going to go with the man, I may have a couple hiccups in the process and all that stuff, but you know what? I still going to have my mind. I still going to question God. Why you didn't fucking tell me? Why not to do? Why you didn't warn me? Oh, because no. I'm gonna fight with God, and I'm gonna make sure I go to heaven with Him, and I get to see Him, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to be alive. Nobody wants, there's some, I don't know if there's the Marines, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die, right? So me, I, I, I don't want to die if I haven't achieved my goal of helping 200 million, right? So the faster that I achieve that, and I didn't put a high target because I want to use that as an excuse. No, actually, the sooner that I die, no. Actually, the sooner I help, the sooner I can die, the better for me, right? Because at the end of the day, you might say, oh, but what about your family? What about your wife? Fuck all that. My ultimate goal is how can I make it with the man, right? Because if I did my job with my kids and my wife, I don't need to worry about that. So I already did my job with my kids and my wife. If they're not happy, I'm sorry, right? I keep improving as I go, but I gave everything I have with my wife and my kids. My only job is to love them, respect them, and all that stuff. So, and give them the knowledge and the leadership that they need or they deserve or whatever, right? After that, they got to go on their own. So me, I'm not worried about that. I always pray to God that please take me now. Please take me now. If that's your game, take me now. But make sure you give my wife a husband that can respect her, that can die with her to the last minute. Because if not, you gotta fucking leave me here, right? But there's a lot of confusion in those words that I say. But the ultimate is make sure I help with 200 million and then I can die. I'm not worried about the rest of the stuff because I know he will take care of. And somehow I'll fight him. A lot of Moses proved him wrong, and the lady grabbing the mantle proved him wrong, and not prove him wrong, but told him, hey, we also eat. We also these people you pushed my team away from Israel. Now you want to kill them all? No. So see what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. I'm like Juan, the Baptist. Yeah, let's go. I'll go and fight him. Juan wanted to kill towns and towns, and God's like, no, 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 we only want to kill one town, but not all of them, right? This is not the solution for everything. So he was excited. So I feel like I have those conversations with him, and he will understand me, 100%. But you also help people with knowledge that they can get themselves to at least grow to 5 million, not just money. Money, I think it'll be, I can still reach 200 million, right? But with health, pushing people, inspire people to eat right, to be fit, and all that stuff. That'll keep them living longer. So they can do better in life, so they can fix their family. So at one time when he takes me, is because I achieve impacting those people by losing weight, by being fit, by making money. That's the value that I'm adding to the people. That's the 200 million that I talk. And I also want to donate the 200 million a minimum, because one doctor came and donated 1.2 million. I promised God right there, when he saved my daughter, that I was going to do 77 times. I believe in the Bible, right? 77 times. Well, I want to pay that. So 1.2, 1.5 times, 77 times. How much is that, right? So that's probably 100 and something million. So I wasn't too close. So I went a little bit high. So if I cut short, I cut what I promised God back in 2010, when my daughter was healed from cancer that this doctor paid. So everything comes with the intention. Everything comes with a purpose, and everything comes with the energy. It's me, the one that commit to God. So I know God is not going to take me now. If he takes me now, I somewhere, somehow, I impacted somebody that made those 200 million, that donated to somebody. So I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine. So how do you come out of that? Is easy. Number one, get away from the people you surround yourself. That's number one. But let me take it back. The reason I created 24/7 mindset is because I wanted to get that person that was inside of me. I always talk about that person that wants to be skinny, that wants to get out, that wants a shiny object, that wants a car, and then the person in front knocks him down, knocks him down, knocks him down. But it's not that person in front. It's the people that you tell their story, your story to somebody, and they shut them down. They shut them down, right? It's the people around you. But if you don't have that, guess what? The 24/7 person that's inside you, it comes out, and there's nobody to tell him, no, he keeps going and keeps going, because there's a lot of people killing dreams, right? Because if you make it, that's their dream too. So they're afraid that you make it, that was their dream, and they don't want you to they don't want you to prove them wrong. So at the end of the day, it's that person. We all have it, that person. At one time, we have that person that always want extra, but why we always kill them down? Why? Because people around us, and oh, you can't do that. You can't. Yeah, why not? Why not? Just get them out. And that was happening a lot in my life. I was freaking fat, miserable, and all that stuff. And I wanted to eat right. I wanted to 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 make sure, I do exercise, make sure I all do all that. But then I was comfortable. I was around people that did not add no value, people that look at me like I was stupid because I had a jug of water this big. So I was hiding it, putting bottles, and then I wasn't being myself. I was kind of cheating on me because I didn't want them to see that I was ready to change. And now I see a lot of people with that freaking jug of water this big, and nobody cares. So I'm like, why I care back then, right? So yeah, get that person that's inside you, and you have it. We all have it. Just get it out, and stay away from the people that's around you, and just put yourself and go into uncomfortable positions that's going to help you grow. And that's it. At the end of the day, just push that person that you got inside you. You have it. We all have it. Just get out of that. Get out of that. And the reason is because we're scared, we're comfortable, or we don't know how to do it. But if you're scared, just don't worry. If you're comfortable, get out of the comfort zone, and you don't know how, just it'll come out.